Hi Virgo, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Rachel and I do your tarot and oracle readings. So first of all, I just wanted to give you guys a deep, warm apology. I know that I'm getting you guys' reading out late. I'm still learning my time management, around shooting these videos and channeling. And so, we're all in eclipse season right now. And so I know that many of us are going through these huge changes. So I hope that you guys can forgive me. And I hope that you get the insight and the healing messages that you may need at this time. So with that being said, before we start pulling your cards, I was meditating on your energy as I was preparing for your reading, and I called on your angels and guides, and they had some messages they wanted to share with you. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those first, and then we're going to get into pulling your tarot. So the first thing I heard woman in a white dress. And then I heard pay attention to your dreams. And then I saw like this couple getting married. So like what I was getting from that is I was getting like, there could be a group of you guys who are having like intense, vivid, lucid dreams at this time. I know I am, and I've been having them every single night. I feel like it's been going on since a little bit before quarantine happened, like mid-March or so. But yeah, Spirit wants you guys to start paying attention to your dreams. You guys could have an angel or a spirit guide guiding you through your dreams at this time. Some of you guys could actually see a woman in a white dress in a dream. And for others of you, it's like you don't necessarily have to see this woman in a white dress in your dreams. It's like this is the guide who's sending you messages through your dreams. So journal. I know it's it takes some discipline to journal. What I do is I actually record my dreams, and then I record them on voice memos, and then I actually just have like a log like summarizing with the date of each dream, just so I can know what to refer to with my recordings, like just something to make it like easy and quick, but being able to record all the details in there too. So yeah, whatever works for you. You don't necessarily have to write it all out unless you want to, but generally you do want to get the details and really pay attention to what you were feeling in the dream. So like, even if it doesn't make sense, if some aspect of that dream reminded you of a certain time of your life or a particular event in your life, jot that down, because that's where we can really notice some shifts in our consciousness. That's where we can notice what's blocking us subconsciously, and also to just like bring your awareness to any form of like healing and release that could be going on for you guys right now too. So yeah, I feel like that's going on for a group of you guys, and then I feel like for another group of you, it's like marriage could be on your mind. Marriage, woman in a white dress, right? And so I saw this couple like walking down the aisle getting married, and the woman, she had a long, beautiful white dress. It was like that mermaid tail, kind of like just like dragging across the floor. And the man, he looked like a prince. Like he was wearing this, I want to say, let's see, he was wearing like this green, like like a mauve green suit, and he had like all these little pins, gold pins, and like a red ribbon, like these pins and ribbons of like honor hanging on his suit. It was very like Prince-like, very Cinderella vibe I was getting. So yeah, that's what I was getting for some of you. So marriage, some of you guys could be thinking about marriage in some way. Let's see. Okay, and then I heard long road to success. And what I was getting from that is like some of you guys feel like it's like some of you guys could feel like you may not be moving forward as much as you thought that you initially wanted to. Like you guys could have been thinking like you'd be further than where you are now, and that can be causing some frustration. What the delay is having to do with that. And then I heard suit of armor. So whatever that means to you guys, whether it's like you guys are getting ready for battle, or some of you guys like wanting to suit up with armor and like really protect yourselves. And then this was a really beautiful message, and we're almost done here. So I heard it came in a little bit fuzzy, but I heard like don't worry about something, like don't worry about something. It felt like it started with an S, and then they said success is yours. So that was that sounded like a really beautiful messages coming in from your angels and guides. And I heard the word success again later. And then I asked if you guys had a song, for this month. And since we are at the tail end of May and going into June, I did set the intention that the messages would be for what you need at this time, and give any insights that you may need at this time, looking back at May. So I did set that intention. But your song that came up was Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Yeah, that was your song. So look up the lyrics and see if you guys could find any potential like meanings that resonate with what's going on with you guys right now. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull some Lenormand, and we're going to get the overall energies going on for you guys right now. And then I'm going to pull some tarot where we can dig a little bit deeper. And I'm going to end your reading by pulling a Work Your Light Oracle card for overall guidance and healing. So what are the overall energies going on for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2020 on to June? What do you think they need to know about right now that's for their highest good and for the highest good of all? 3 cards, please. And also, Virgo, I've been seeing like orbs, like as I was jotting down all your channeled messages. I saw an orb in particular whenever I was writing down, what was it? I was just writing some details about the wedding vision that I saw, and as I was writing, like, guy looked like a prince. I saw some orbs, so it's like they want you guys to pay attention to that. And some of you guys could actually be seeing orbs. Like, if any of you guys are seeing like orbs, colored orbs, or those like sparkles and flashes of light, those are your angels and your guides. Okay, what are the overall energies going on for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising, please? Or do you think they need to know that they're their highest good? We have the fish, the bouquet. Let me get one more for you. Oh, that's too many. Oh, okay. So we have the fish, the bouquet, and the coffin. Okay, so some of you guys could be like ending something, but with this bouquet right here in the middle, this energy, it just kind of, it kind of takes over the scene we have going on with this story that's being told through the cards. So I like to call them mood cards. And like with whatever ending is going on for you guys, I feel like it has to do with like a job or something having to do with money. Some of you guys, relationships, whatever ending could be, you guys could be going through right now, it's gonna bring about like positive changes, positive, uplifting, joyful types of energies. Some of you guys could be quite surprised by events that are going on for you guys. I'm actually gonna pull two more for you just to get a clearer idea of what's going on. I get two more cards for Virgo, please. Okay, so we have the bear. Okay, so this could be having to do with resources and your finances, your diet even. And then we have the key. Okay, the key. So this is a very spiritual card. This is like your crown chakra opening up, and like you guys like receiving all these like messages of like synchronicities and like signs, repeated number sequences. I feel like some of you guys are seeing orbs. Really pay attention to your dreams because it'll help strengthen your third eye and your intuition. Wow, I'm feeling this. I mean, this is just like standing out so strongly to me. But yeah, your angels and guides are coming in strong. And remember, they were saying like success is yours, success is yours. Like, don't worry. I feel like for some of you, you could be like discovering things, like coming to these like huge realizations about certain things. You know, those like aha moments, right? And it's like you're discovering information that was like previously hidden to you. But for the most part, it's like this is you guys, your crown chakras opening up, your guides giving you guys messages through synchronicities and like signs and coming into your dreams. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your tarot. Gonna scoot this up a little bit. Okay. What is Virgo's main situation or concern you think they need to know about for their highest good and for the highest good of all, please? What is their main situation or concern you think they need to know about? For May 2020, going on to June. Okay, so we have the King of Wands reversed. There could be a fire sign of significance to you guys. This could be let's see, what is it? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Leo. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. So the King of Wands, this could be this could actually be referring to some of you guys. So this could be like a Leo Virgo person. Some of you guys could be on the cusp of like Virgo Leo. And for others of you, this could be referring to like a fire sign in general, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. But you guys, with this coming in reverse, it's like I'm getting that sense of like feeling a bit down, lacking like the passion and enthusiasm for not feeling like you're as far as you wanted to be by now, or like you guys like plan to be by now. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Pentacles is all about work, building like substance and value. It's like mastering your craft through repetition. And with it coming in reverse, I'm just like getting a sense of like delays and like blocks and like feeling frustrated by like what you're not able to do right now. But like that, Virgo, is that's what's kind of keeping us back though, because we want to be very, very present. We want to be very in the now. And so like by focusing on what you can't do, by focusing on what you can do and really getting a sense of like what you have control over and what you don't, I think that could be very helpful in helping you guys feel like you're not just so delayed and like held back in a sense. And listen to your angels and guides, like listen very, very deeply, because they're coming in quite strongly for you guys, especially right now. The veils are thin to none. And so like it's very easy to be able to access them at this time. And you know, they're here to help. So, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is like, so I feel like this is something going on a subconscious level for you guys. Like I feel like many of you might not even be completely aware of this going on, but it's like there's this sense going on about like, you know, like what are you creating in this lifetime for the generations to come? What legacy do you want to leave the world with? But I'm just like getting a sense of like frustration with that. Like I'm not even like doing, it feels like really like I'm not even doing this. I'm not even doing that. I'm not even like, you know, putting in that value to this. So like once I have kids, like this can go to the, or just something along that lines is what it feels like. And then we have the World. Yeah, so we have the World here, and then we have the Coffin here. So this is like endings and new beginnings. Endings and new beginnings, and you guys are like at the end of a cycle. You're in the completion stage of ending something, and all at the same time you're beginning something new. And that's kind of like what the energies I was getting with like the fish here and the bouquet. Like some of you guys could be starting new jobs, and it's just like as you're ending this old job or phase or relationship, whatever, you're kind of like, what is going on? Like, what else we have for you? And then we have the Tower reversed. as a potential outcome. The energies are constantly changing, so it's like you guys aren't fated to these outcomes because you have 100% of free will all of the time. But this is like feeling like the rug's been pulled out from under you. Some of you guys could feel like you've gotten knocked down a position, like lower than the one you were already at. And it's like by focusing on that, that's what's not helping us move forward in a way that's in alignment with our truest and highest selves. So your advice here, Virgo, is this World card, and it's like to honor these endings, to honor like what's going on for you right now, to honor this ending and new beginning that's going on, even if you feel like things are a whirlwind and you're like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what feels right. Because it's just like happening all at once, right? It's like you're in the nexus, you're in the in-between, but it's like, it's quite uncomfortable, but like honor it, because eventually you'll be building this brand new tower that's based off of like a solid and firm, secure foundation for yourself. That was my son yelling in the background just now, if you guys could hear it. And since I was running a bit late on your reading, I'm gonna pull some extended energies for you guys. And then we're gonna end your reading with the Work Your Light Oracle card for healing and guidance. So if you guys don't mind 1 second, I'm just going to step away from the camera for 2 seconds. 1 second. Okay, sorry Virgo, it was getting hot and I wanted to turn the fan on. Okay, so let's get your extended energies. What are the extended energies going on for Virgo, please? You think they need to know about? What are the extended energies? It's too many. We have the 7 of Swords reversed. So there's like this big energy of like I just heard the word stealing. Like, some of you could be like, I don't know, there could be some deceit going on. So just something to be conscious of. And like, I feel like for a larger group of you guys, it feels like this is actually referring to like just this sense of like instability, like going on in your life right now. Just like things are so unstable. And then we have, okay, so actually going back to the deceit part, and I heard the word stealing. Okay, so you guys are looking for the truth. Like, look at this King of Swords. Like, he is so like, he's almost like cutthroat. Like, he is no nonsense. Yeah, it looks like there could have been a situation going on regarding like stealing or like some kind of like deception. But the King of Swords, his key phrase is the unveiling of the truth. Interesting. And I'm feeling like tingling at the top of my head. I like, our angels and guides are like super close right now. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you have 2 sevens here. The sevens in tarot, they're all about desire. They're all about our desire nature, like what we desire, and the it's like the energy that we put into how we go about like desiring it, or like how we can go about getting it. And something Spirit wants you guys to be conscious of is like, it's like you have all these options, okay? Like all these different options, like, oh, I can do this. I can be, do I want these jewels? Do I want all this wealth? Do I want this castle that's built up on this high mountain? Do I want this snake? Do I want this transformation? It's like, what do you want? Like I heard the other day, like this guy, like all these options that are like placed before him that he's trying to choose from, it's like he doesn't even really find like what would actually make him happy and like give him value in any of these options. But it's like it's kind of like confusing him. But it's like something just to be conscious of. It's just like a sense of like fogginess and confusion and like daydreaming almost. It's like you really want to ask yourself, what will fulfill you? What gives you purpose and value? Okay, with whatever this thing you desire is. Feels like a job for some of you. And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, stability. Okay, so that's actually what I was getting, because I wasn't 100% clear on your advice with this World card. I was picking up like on a sense of like just on, you know, honoring this time of like this change and, you know, being in this in between all at once, like honoring it. And like I was picking up on a sense of like self-love. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to get it out quite then, but with the Four of Wands, it just kind of affirms like, yeah, adding, you know, just being very, very kind to yourself and being very kind and conscious about the way that you speak to yourself. You know, this is a time to have deep, deep, deep compassion for yourself and others. So like, for example, for me, for what I've been doing is, and I'm a Virgo rising and Vedic astrology, and like, so what I've been doing is like, you know, those days whenever I'm like, I want to get all of this stuff done. I want to cross this off my list. I want to cross this off my list. I want to cross this off my list. So what I've been doing is I've been just like waking up, paying attention to what feels right, paying attention to what I feel intuitively like drawn to doing, like what's pulling at me, you know, what'll light me up. And I'll choose one thing to do, like creatively and like fun, something fun, you know, without any outcome or expectations. And then I'll choose one thing to do today that'll help me to stay grounded in the real world, because it's like we live on Earth, don't we? And just being really, really kind to myself. Like if I didn't get all of that done, you know what, that's okay. I got this done, and it's time to be very, very, very gentle with myself. And I've been having to like go through and teach that to my son too, because you know, our schedules and like working at home, it's pretty wild, like getting into the routine of things and then having to have like this having to have like a lot of wiggle room and flexibility. It's like you really have to have compassion for yourself and those around you. Like my son, he was like beating himself up for not turning his homework in on time, and I'm like, no, like it's like I'm having to like teach him like how I've been learning to treat myself, like with just like kindness and gentleness, and like really, like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy seeing him go through like what I was going through, and like what I'm going through learning right now. Like, because I was like beating myself up and like being very critical of myself for not being grounded, not being productive, for not getting everything done, right? And like just seeing him, he's only 11. I'm like, okay, like this is a lesson, right? So this Four of Wands coming in here, this is, I believe it's called like, I forgot. I might need to, you guys might want to like double check on this, but I believe this card is called like the Lord of Completion of the Great Work, something like that. But it's all about like adding gentleness and tact to your work, because it's like you're not going to be able to manifest or like achieve what you want to if you're just like plunging full forth. It's like you want to add some gentleness and tact to your work and what you're doing, anything you're doing. We got to do it with like a sense of detachment, and be very, very neutral about things, right? So let's get one more card for you, Virgos. Oh. All right. And what else do you have for the collective sign of Virgo, please? What else do you have for the collective sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, nice. Okay, so by being kind to yourself and adding gentleness and tact to what you're doing and your work, making time for self-care, it's gonna put you into, it's like gonna usher you into this new phase of, the pages are huge, huge, huge change cards, basically. And it's like, this is a new phase being brought into your life, having to do with your finances, your home, your diet, your energy. All right, let's get your oracle card. Angels and guides. Oh, we have one. Actually, I'm gonna put this back. It doesn't quite feel right. I'm just gonna give it a good shuffle and then pull for you. But that was the Priestess card. It said, how are you being called to step up and lead? If that resonates with any of you. Angels and guides, what overall guidance and healing do you have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. For May 2020 going on to June 2020. Overall guidance and healing for Virgo. Okay. Yep. So we have Star Mother. It says, how can you mother yourself? This is all about treating yourself with love and compassion and gentleness. And then we have, this is like Mother Mary coming in. Then we have mirror, who or what is triggering you. So I'm actually going to read this for you guys from the guidebook. Yeah, so this Star Mother card is just like affirming your advice here. So it's like they really want you to be nice to yourselves. Okay, so it says, how can you mother yourself? You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You've got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. So your work of light inquiry is, how can you mother yourself? And then the mirror card. This is a good one for all of us, right? Okay. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us, I just saw an orb, so Spirit wants you guys to pay attention to that. Through our own projections is how we experience life 90% of the time, okay, Virgo? When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put up on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of, and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. So your work of light inquiry is, who or what is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? All right, Virgo, I hope that these messages were of help to you guys. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and you guys take care. Thanks.